So Jonah is also facing multiple lawsuits related to the luxury jewelry business.
Not just Jonah, other individuals, and hurting my business. We're not talking about millions. We're talking about billions of dollars. We can't do that. So this is my first time ever filing a lawsuit against the media.
That you are bankrupt. How do you respond to that? I don't think you have publicly responded yet.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I mean, if we call having 2 private jets, owning 100 buildings, being able to do what you want to do, if that's bankrupt, then I'm pretty sure everybody want to live like that.
Boxing legend Floyd Mayweather has finally broken his silence after reports claimed he was robbed of a staggering $175 million.
Obtained by ESPN seeks to recover hundreds of millions of dollars, misappropriated funds, and damages resulting from a long-running and elaborate scheme of financial fraud, breaches in fiduciary duty, and conspiracy orchestrated by Floyd J. Mayweather's former manager.
Boxing icon Floyd Mayweather has finally spoken out after reports surfaced claiming he was victim to a theft of a staggering $175 million.
Week for Floyd Mayweather, let's go. So now he has filed a $175 million lawsuit against his business partner, Jonah Rechnitz. So the name should be familiar to you. He has been described as Floyd Mayweather's right-hand man for decades. Also, he has been named in several lawsuits with Floyd for them being involved in scams themselves. The lawsuits include allegations for fake exhibition fights, allegations for unpaid jet bills, unpaid jewelry, unpaid services provided. But in turn, now Floyd is suing him and saying, hey, I never saw this stuff. You have scammed me out of jewelry. You have scammed me out of money. You've scammed me out of real estate. And so this is a big, massive lawsuit, guys. What's also interesting is Floyd has had an interesting support for the Israel community. Jonah Rechnitz is a member of a prominent Jewish Orthodox family. I'm curious if he's going to continue to have the same set of support. I'm also curious to say what if he's going to prevail in the other lawsuits. Is this a way for him to get out of it, or these?
Based on the legal filing, Mayweather states that his once close associate, Jonah Rechnitz, gradually took charge of significant portions of his business and financial affairs. Mayweather alleges that Rechnitz posed as a trusted advisor and managed critical monetary matters for multiple years.
Dominant boxers in the history of the sport, but now Floyd is stepping into the courtroom to fight for money he claims that he was never paid, and he wants justice on his.
Mayweather shared a photo alongside his former business advisor on Instagram stories, labeling him a thief, snake, liar, and rat, making his sentiment about the alleged treachery exceedingly clear. The recent court filing includes accusations of stolen funds, fraudulent investments, unauthorized bank transactions, missing jewelry, and the supposed sale of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s assets.
You make yourself like we got issues over here. He's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
You think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. Is get the money, spend the money.
All that money?
Yeah, it took been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local host in a nightclub, because you need that.
Rapper 50 Cent responded to the developments by putting out a message on social media. He addressed the reports by stating, "Hey champ, call my phone. We will recover that quickly. It's a good thing you bought all those buildings in new." He had earlier foreseen that Floyd Mayweather might encounter financial difficulties, suggesting that money can vanish rapidly without careful oversight.
He asked me to help him, so actually I could stop them from using TMT as their logo right now.
Because you wouldn't do that because y'all cool again.
Yeah, I'm just not chasing it. But to be honest with you, I incorporated TMT in Delaware while he was incarcerated. Because he didn't sign the paper doesn't mean the corporation isn't valid. So I could actually, technically it trademarks the term of it because his entire corporation is built on it. So I could tell you, you can't have TMT socks. You can't have that TMT shirt you got on. He don't understand that because he's just not. I just said it and he won't be able to figure out that I could do that.
Damn, you and this guy, man. I thought y'all was good again.
We are good. I just don't understand why he having the conversation. How am I coming up with conversation? I don't even care about what they're doing.
So there's still some status.
No, it only happens when it's time. It's time to build some type of energy or some sort of press. It's time to make a fight.
During a podcast appearance, 50 even alleged that Floyd Mayweather Jr. had approached him for financial assistance.
You've made probably over $800 million, you know, and you need more money for whatever reason, you know. It's tough, you know, to live that lifestyle, to have that many cars, to have that many houses, to have that big of an entourage, to constantly be traveling the world, you know, buying $1.5 million watches and things like that, you know. Jet fuel is not cheap. Okay, we're complaining about gas prices out here. Jet fuel's not cheap. You know, all I gotta say is, ultimately, rich people problems. I really don't have nothing else to say. You know, that's when you hear that stuff.
Keith Thurman weighed in on the legal action, noting that Floyd's extravagant lifestyle demands substantial sums of money to uphold.
It's widely known. We're in New York. He pleaded guilty in a high-profile NYPD bribery case back in 2016.
Yes.
He later became a key cooperating witness in 2 federal investigations, one into NYPD corruption. And your friendship predates that period.
Jonah Rechnitz has apparently dealt with various legal and fraud-related accusations in previous years concerning clients, investors, and business transactions. Detractors and former partners have accused him of deceptive financial conduct.
My mother been through it all. I've been through it all, but I'm here. I love God. You know, I get down on my knees. I pray every day to become a better person. I'm gonna continue to work hard. And Jonah is my friend. I will always love Jonah. Ayala is my friend, and I'm here to continue to work hard, build my real estate portfolio, and inspire. There's certain people in this room that's looking to go to the next level. If you hear my story,
Prior to bringing the current lawsuit, Floyd had publicly defended Jonah Rechnitz and praised him during business engagements. Floyd once stated he had 100% trust in Rechnitz and intended to keep working with him despite criticism over Rechnitz's past legal issues.
My business is to build generational wealth and help the kids that's coming after me, and not just the kids. A lot of the kids that's in the inner city, struggling black children, struggling black mothers, like my mother. I took risks to get to where I'm at, and the friends that I choose are the friends that I choose. That's just what it is.
So it hasn't affected your ability to trust him as a business partner, because trust is integral to business.
I trust Jonah, not just 10%, 20%, 100%. 100%, yes.
Floyd Mayweather earlier remarked that Jonah Rechnitz's prior legal troubles and public controversies never deterred him from placing complete trust in him.
Special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. The bucket out.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. claimed he was deceived into signing documents that handed over ownership of his private jet. After the news circulated online, many fans recalled 50 Cent repeatedly mocking Floyd for failing to read agreements before signing them, simply because he cannot read.
Filed a lawsuit in California against Showtime Networks and Steven Espinoza, claiming they helped his former advisor, Al Haymon, misappropriate a huge chunk of his fight earnings to the tune of $340 million. Mayweather says the money is still missing and unaccounted for, and he's now suing Showtime and Espinoza for aiding and abetting breach of fiduciary duty, civil conspiracy to commit fraud. Ooh, that's a serious accusation there. Conversion, unjust enrichment, and he's seeking punitive damage on top of the missing $340 million. So why is Floyd suing him, and what is he claiming? Well, Floyd argues that during his legendary career, where he generated $1 billion in revenue plus and pay-per-view money. A significant portion of the funds that he made through those events, through his fights, didn't make it into his hands because they were funneled through accounts controlled.
In addition, Floyd has lodged a separate case against Showtime and longtime advisor Al Haymon, charging them with financial wrongdoing and alleging they mishandled and withheld millions of dollars tied to business arrangements.
Fully in there. I know Steven Espinoza was named. He ran Showtime at the time. He was named him. I never was a fan of Espinoza. Again, I'm not afraid to say and not mince my words when I feel a certain way. And I've taken arrows for it, and of course I've also taken some praise for it. That people say, hey, Teddy's gonna say what he feels. I was never a fan of him. I never thought he was a man that kept his word. I never thought he really did a great job over at Showtime. I mean, they put some good fights on because the fights were available, because the landscape made it available. Where there was, there was a lot of job shortages in the business, if you will, and people are eager, of course, to fight on a platform like Showtime if you're going to pay them. A lot of fighters available, and you didn't have to be talented to put on good fights at Showtimes. Like I said, there weren't a lot of places to go. There was a lot of unemployment. There were not a million places to go and get paid. So if there was a place, boom, there was a line of people.
Veteran analyst Teddy Atlas mentioned that former Showtime executive Steven Espinoza was also cited in Floyd's lawsuit. Atlas admitted he had never been a supporter of Espinoza and asserted that many fighters were not always fairly compensated during boxing-related transactions.
Doing now because of his gambling habits, which was not hidden, it was not a secret. He would post, not Teddy Atlas talking about anything that wasn't out there. He would post some of his tickets, his betting tickets that he bet, and they were large bets. And so some people say, oh yeah, like you said, he was Mayweather, Money Mayweather, and now he's suing because he went through his money.
Teddy Atlas observed that many believe Floyd Mayweather Jr. is pursuing lawsuits because his heavy spending patterns and ongoing financial needs may have generated behind-the-scenes monetary strain.
Team as well as my family around the world so they can experience different things.
Something you said earlier, Floyd, it really fascinated me, and it gave me an insight that you really learned about money. Is you said in real estate, you got to know what to do on a small scale first.
Yes.
And then you went big. And is that because you don't want to take massive risk because you want to be smart with your money?
Well, you don't go out there and work extremely hard for so many years and then take every dime you got and just put it into something that you don't know about.
Well, a lot of people do, don't they? I mean,
and a majority of the time you get bad results. 90% of the time you get bad results. Just like boxing. I've gotten great results.
In response to growing criticism regarding his spending habits and financial choices, Floyd Mayweather Jr. shared his personal perspective on money and achievement. Mayweather said people often judge him simply because he openly discusses wealth and enjoys flaunting his lavish lifestyle. Nonetheless, he believes that speaking proudly about money does not make him a bad person. According to Floyd, money has always represented more than just fame or standing. He views it as a resource that provides freedom, comfort, and the capacity to enjoy life on his own terms. Mayweather explained that financial success lets him travel globally, provide for his family, acquire properties, and experience opportunities many can only imagine. He also said wealth gives him the chance to pursue business ventures and live without constraints. Floyd believes his outlook on money originates from his drive to build happiness and security through hard work and achievement.
Okay, I still got my private jets. Let me put an S on that because I got 3 of them. Still got my private jets. I still have all my beautiful homes, still have all my properties everywhere, and still making millions every month.
So you didn't take this fight because you needed the money?
Actually, I didn't even want this. The fans demanded this fight. At one particular time, of course, with this fight, of course, I do want to make a ton of money. Who wouldn't want to make money? If I told you guys that I don't want to make a ton of money from this, then that would be some bull. Of course I want to make a ton of money. If I have a chance to go out and make 9 figures, absolutely. In 30 minutes, yes. Conor McGregor is going to make a ton of money, and this is going to be his biggest money fight. You know, you can put all his fights together. He's going to make more money in this fight than he made throughout his whole career. Whereas with me, I'm not going to make $800 million like I made it throughout my career, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has repeatedly insisted that money is not the true motivation behind his lawsuits. Floyd claims he remains exceptionally wealthy and financially stable despite accounts of overdue debts, tax concerns, and legal conflicts. According to Mayweather, the lawsuits aim to secure justice and reclaim funds he believes were improperly taken from him, not because he is insolvent. The boxing legend has consistently defended his financial status by referencing his business investments, luxury properties, and career earnings, which are reported to surpass $1 billion. He even stated that his bout with Conor McGregor was not merely about money but about legacy, using it to counter long-standing bankruptcy speculation.
I seem to be going through some stuff like me right now, you know, like realizing no one's his friend and everybody's probably, even though I even hate to say it, because maybe everybody's kind of a little jealous of him, you know, because he is Floyd Mayweather. I know these other guys got their money, but this guy is the champ of the world, you know. It's hard to compete with that. So he's pretty big on those scales as far as on the celebrity scale. So he's gonna realize what life is all about, what friends are all about, and realize that we only have a few of them. And sometimes they're the only ones we got. They may not be the ones we want, but they're the ones we have. You know, sometimes we want to have glorious, glamorous friends, but they don't want to be our friends. So sometimes we have to deal with the hand that we were dealt with and accept it.
Mike Tyson compared Floyd to his younger self, remarking that Mayweather is facing many of the same pressures and struggles that prominent athletes often experience after reaching massive success. Tyson explained that wealth, celebrity, and constant public scrutiny can create personal issues that outsiders may not fully comprehend. He suggested that regardless of how much money a person earns, stress and difficulties still persist behind closed doors. Tyson also pointed out that sustaining a luxury lifestyle and maintaining a public image can become very costly over time. He believes many now question whether Mayweather's recent legal battles and financial conflicts are tied to the strain of preserving that lifestyle. Tyson's remarks mirrored his own past encounters with fame, money, and financial hardships during and after his boxing career.
He's made in his career, which he's probably made as much, if not more money than any boxer ever. Like, there's all these lawsuits. Like, he hasn't been paying things, and he owes money on this and owes money on that. And it's like, and then he's got to come out of retirement.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. I think it's just the lifestyle that Floyd lived.
Yes.
I think he can't fathom to just live a modest lifestyle. It's like he gotta be lavish.
Right. He's got to have those videos where he shows you all the watches, where he opens the case up, you know.
All the money. You gotta show that he got $1 million in his backpack. And, you know, he got the latest watch and the latest car, and look what I just bought.
And when you get into latest watches and latest cars, you get into that, like, boy, that money goes quick.
Joe Rogan has frequently discussed how elite athletes, even while earning enormous sums, can still mismanage their wealth and face serious monetary issues without discipline and proper planning. Floyd Mayweather is often referenced in these conversations as an example of extreme luxury consumption rather than financial hardship. He is widely recognized for flaunting his wealth through multiple mansions, costly jewelry, and an assortment of high-end vehicles, often owning several of the same models in identical colors. His social media presence regularly features lavish buys, private jets, designer clothing, and an overall extravagant way of life.
That's a big name. Usually everybody around him pretends they're looking out for their best interests, but there's always lawsuits later on. You find out someone was stealing money or not paying him what he deserved. There's always a bunch of bullshit involved.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately, especially if you're not business-minded, which I don't know if Mike is, but most fighters aren't. Most fighters concentrate on fighting. On top of that, it's generally not how they think.
Right.
You know? I mean, Look at Floyd. Like, Floyd spends money like it's a tap. Like, he's got a tap, just like unlimited amount of money.
Rogan has also observed that many fighters lack strong financial literacy, which can make them susceptible once they begin earning significant amounts of money. He suggests a common issue in combat sports is not merely the size of the paychecks, but the absence of guidance on how to manage them properly over the long run. According to this viewpoint, fighters often end up surrounding themselves with individuals who seem to have their best interests in mind, but are not always as genuine as they appear. These people may present themselves as managers, advisors, or close associates. Yet, their advice or motives may not always align with the athlete's financial welfare. Rogan's commentary highlights a broader pattern wherein sudden wealth, limited financial education, and misplaced trust can combine to create serious long-term problems. All right, everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Knockout today and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.